Good morning, wet shavers, coffee lovers, and podcast listeners everywhere. It's Mark with GeorgeToon.com. It's time for another second cup. So grab a cup of coffee, kick back, relax, put in those earbuds, adjust that speaker volume, and let's talk some wet shaving and a few other things in podcast form. What is Second Cup? Well, Second Cup is a podcast that will give you some additional information that didn't make the Monday morning mailbag deadline. This might be something that is time sensitive. For instance, a sale that could be ending before the next Monday morning mailbag airs, or a piece of late-breaking information that viewers have passed along that is equally time sensitive, or something else regarding the wet shaving world that needs to be broadcast in a timely fashion. And we'll also have some time to chit-chat and discuss some other things like coffee, movies, streaming shows, books, that sort of thing. So thanks for tuning in to Second Cup. And I hope you subscribe to the podcast, where you can also find episodes of the Monday Morning Mailbag in podcast form. I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me. We'll get the show underway in just a moment. Thanks for joining me. Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to the October 20th, 2025 episode of Second Cup. Great to be with you this morning. We're getting ever closer to Halloween. Yeah, what is that? 20, let's see, 31 minus 20, do the math. 11 days away. Wow, how about that? I can do math in my head, I just don't get the right answer. I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me this morning. Once again, I'm using this orange Fiesta Pedestal Latte mug that we featured this morning on the Monday Morning Mailbag. Hang on, let me get a sip. Oh, that is terrific. And we're enjoying from the Sovereign Bean Coffee Company, Libertas. It's a medium dark roast right here. I got the bag right here. And this came courtesy of Barry Bedford, a Texan Shaves, and also the Sovereign Bean Coffee Company and the other gentleman associated with Barry on their Shave Masters Instagram channel, where they do a show every other Tuesday evening at 7 o'clock Central Time. So every other Tuesday, get up to Instagram and check out the Shave Masters live show. I believe it's a live show every other Tuesday, 7 o'clock Central Time. And a big thank you again to Barry Bedford over at Texan Shaves and Shave Masters. And a big thank you to all the folks at the Sovereign Bean Coffee Company for Libertas. This is a good one. And again, let me get another sip out of this Fiesta mug. Hang on. Yeah, that is terrific. I love the size of this. And I don't know if it's specifically for coffee or not. I'm using it for coffee. Maybe for ice cream sundaes, something like that. I think I saw that somewhere online where people use it for that because of its tall stature. It's 6 inches tall and holds 18 ounces of coffee. That's what I'm going to use it for. And it is terrific. And it's microwave, oven, and dishwasher safe. They were discontinued in when were they discontinued? Well, no, they were introduced in 1999, but they're now are discontinued. So I don't know if you can get them brand new, but you can find them on Etsy, on eBay, and other online outlets. So check it out, the Fiesta Pedestal Latte mug. Yeah, this it was from the Homer Laughlin China Company. It's been discontinued, but you can still find these online, secondary outlets like eBay, Etsy, that sort of thing. So one more sip. Hang on. Yeah, that is terrific. I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me this morning. You might hear some big winds in the background. We are getting some changeable weather here today. Yesterday, which was Saturday, I'm recording this on Sunday morning. Yesterday, it was beautiful. Oh my gosh. It was like about 72 degrees, 72 degrees, something like that. Beautiful evening. Oh my gosh, it was so nice. And now today we are going to have high winds and a lot of rain, and it's going to be knocking the leaves off of the trees. You know it's coming. So that's what we have in store today. So if you do hear some large gusts of wind in the background, then that's you'll know what's going on. Some changeable weather going on this morning. So how are you this morning, which is Monday morning that this is being aired? I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me this morning. I sure hope you enjoyed this morning's Monday morning mailbag. As I say, we're getting ever closer to Halloween. So we're breaking out all the Halloween colors in the shave den and for the broadcast and that sort of thing. Going to look around and see what else I have that is orange colored. Oh, you know what? Now that I'm talking about this, I reminded myself that I got to get my Halloween mugs out for the next Monday morning mailbag on the 28th, because that'll be the last Monday before Halloween, because Halloween's on a Friday night this year, if I recall correctly. Let me check my calendar right here. Let me just pop it up right here. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The next Monday morning mailbag will be on the 27th. That's right. The 27th will be the next Monday morning mailbag. The 28th is when we're doing our drawing for that beautiful David Lair shave brush, the David Lair sponsored giveaway. Boy, check that out. Make sure that you enter that in this morning's Monday morning mailbag. Get over to the Monday morning mailbag this morning and check out that episode. And just go to the timestamps and click on giveaway. And it'll take you right to the section where you'll see the brush that David Lair very kindly donated to the channel for this David Lair sponsored giveaway. And boy, that's a good looking shaving brush. My gosh, it's absolutely beautiful. And you can enter there, subscribe to the channel, comment below that video. And it's open to everyone around the world. So if you're listening to this outside of the United States this morning, make sure you get over to the Monday morning mailbag. This morning's Monday morning mailbag, dated October 20th. And make sure you check that out. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below that video, and enter. Yeah, that's a beautiful, beautiful shaving brush. But yeah, that reminded me that I'm going to have to break out some Halloween gear here as we're getting closer to Halloween. How about that? Yeah. So great to be with you this morning. I hope you're enjoying a cup of coffee with me. Let's pay a few bills and we'll get the show underway in just a moment. I received this email from viewer Gary J.C., and he writes, "This may be of interest to anyone enthusiastic about the products from the Subtle Art Soap Company, LLC. Mainly a one-person operation that makes soaps, shaving soaps, and possibly other products, is injured. He had surgery for his shoulder and will be in a long recovery." And then Gary also sent along some links to the Subtle Art Soap Company's YouTube channel, where this gentleman named Joe, who owns the company with his wife, explains to everyone his upcoming surgery and then post-surgery and his recovery period and that sort of thing. Now, the update video, I think, was recorded a month ago, and he said he's probably got 6 to 8 weeks of recovery. So he's probably going to be recovering for another 3 weeks, is my guess. And he had surgery on his shoulder, a torn rotator cuff, and he does not have use of that arm and shoulder, but he is in rehab right now with it, and they're bringing him back up to speed, so to speak. And he did post a video review of Subtle Art Soap Company's Maple Bourbon Shave Soap. And he was shaving with his other hand. And it was pretty amazing. Bravo to you, Joe, for keep on keeping on. That was great. And the scent sounded marvelous. So I went up to their company, their website, and I ordered the Bourbon Maple Shave Soap. It looks like it's a triple butter shave soap, so I'm really looking forward to that. But the aftershave splash is out. Oh man, I want the aftershave splash. So I sent them a note asking them to please alert me when the aftershave splash is available, because I want to get that when we actually do the shaving review in the shave den. I'd like to finish up with the same scent that I'm shaving with. It's not always possible, I understand that, but it's there. It's just out of stock right now. So they've kind of been, going along, trying to work their way through this injury, filling orders, and their website has a note regarding orders. The current order processing time is 2 to 3 business days. Also, enjoy free shipping on orders of $60 or more, just so you know. And again, their website is Subtle Art Soap Company. Well, let me give you the URL here, because again, I'm having trouble putting links in the description for these for the Second Cup podcast. Something's going on, and if it mistranslates going over to YouTube, then YouTube gives me a strike and shuts it down, and oh, you can't do this anymore, that sort of thing. Here is their website, www.subtleartsoap.com. Okay, that's subtleartsoap.com. www.subtleartsoap.com. And their YouTube channel, the YouTube address, www.youtube.com/@subtleartsoapco for company. Okay, that's subtleartsoapco. That's where you can find their YouTube channel. And again, there was a review of maple bourbon shave soap, and he also gives you a restock update up there, and a new fall soap update, and that was posted 5 days ago. So check for that video as well. You'll see Joe there, and you'll see him shaving with his opposite hand, and his other arm and shoulder in a sling, and talks a little bit about that, and talks about maple bourbon, and the description of it sounds just wonderful. So I went up and I ordered it, and I hope to have it here within, I guess, maybe another week or so. And hopefully we'll be able to get the aftershave as well. So my thanks to Gary J.C. for the heads up on Subtle Art Soap Company. Well, let me tell you a little bit about the company here now that we have it. I see it right here. Subtle Art Soap, LLC, proudly veteran-owned and operated. Welcome to Subtle Art Soap Company, LLC. We are a husband and wife, veteran-owned and operated small business located in upstate New York. Our artisan bath soaps, shaving, and bath products are crafted with the finest ingredients, ensuring each one delivers a luxurious experience for the skin. We prioritize quality by sourcing natural oils and nourishing butters that cleanse, condition, and hydrate without harsh chemicals or detergents. Each formulation is thoughtfully created, balancing nature and science to provide gentle yet effective skin nourishing results. Our dedication to meticulous craftsmanship means that each batch is produced by hand, allowing us to maintain the integrity and character of our products. Experience the difference that comes with using artisan soaps made with care and attention. We also offer a selection of wet shaving supplies at competitive prices from well-known brands such as Parker Safety Razors, Henson Shaving, Fine Accoutrements, Dovo Solingen, Merkur, Rockwell Razors, and many more. So there you go. There's a little bit of a breakdown on the Subtle Art Soap Company's introductory page there on their website. Check them out. Give them a look. They look like a really, really terrific artisan. Just know that some items are out of stock because of this injury. They're working through it. I ordered the maple bourbon. I really am really excited to show it to everyone. And hopefully, again, the aftershave will be available, and we'll get that in the shave den, and we'll be able to show both of those to you at the same time. So my thanks to Gary J.C. for the heads up and introduction to a new artisan soap maker out there. Well, new to me, Subtle Art Soap Company, LLC. Folks, give them a look. Well, from Phoenix Shaving, Clown Fruit is back, and they also announced the winners in their meme contest. Let's get to those winning names right now. The Clown Fruit giveaway grand prize winner was Lee Nunes. I think that's how he pronounces his last name, capital Nunes, Lee Nunes. Well, maybe it's Lee Nunes. I said Nunes, maybe it's Lee Nunes. Second place goes to Angelo Valente, and third place goes to Brandon Rode, or Rody. It's pronounced, it's spelled capital R-O-H-D-E, so it's pronounced either Rode or Rody. I'm not entirely sure. Those are your three winners. Get up to the Phoenix Shaving website and check out where they are posted there, or check out any of the shave groups where these entries were posted. I completely misunderstood the assignment. I didn't do a meme. I did a logo. Duh. Douglas very kindly sent me a message saying, "Nah, that's not a meme, Mark." And I was in logo mode. I had just participated in a contest to design logos. There's my excuse. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, logo contest. Anyhow, I really was participating in a contest to design a logo. So I was in that mode. So now that I understand, now that I see the winners, I understand what they want in the way of a meme. So I am going to, I'm gonna enter next year and see what I'm able to create. It looked like a lot of fun. So they had a great contest, and Doug, Fran, Huxley, Cube, and everyone at Phoenix Shaving sent out a big hearty thank you to everyone who participated. Now let's get the clown fruit. Yes, clown fruit. We reviewed this in the Shave Den, so check out my review online. Although this is an updated formula. Let me give you you know what? Before we go any further, let me give you the scent profile of clown fruit. Here it is right here. Artemisia, which is wormwood, Hungarian oak, elderflower, absinthe, neroli, amyris, elderberry, burnt sugar, tobacco absolute, and fear absolute. How about that? Now, I may be wrong, but I think burnt sugar is a new ingredient, and perhaps tobacco absolute and fear absolute are also additions, but I'm not entirely sure about those, but I'm pretty sure burnt sugar sounds like it would be a new ingredient here. I could be wrong. I'm going to have to check my review and see what the scent notes were in that review. But this is the current scent profile that I just gave you. And of course, this is really neat. Just in time for Halloween, clown fruit glows. Yes, clown fruit glows. And Douglas writes, of course, we had to go beyond the ordinary with clown fruit. That hint of the paranormal, the spooky, the sci-fi, it's all in there. So naturally, I decided to make the soap and every product in the clown fruit lineup glow. The first of its kind in shavedom. Who shaves in the dark, you ask? My lawyer has advised me to stop there. But there's something thrilling, even dangerous, about a glowing soap. That eerie luminescence was the last spark of life needed to turn clown fruit into a living legend. And please don't attempt to shave in the dark. Well, the 2025 formula, they say, is a lather monster. Let me just say, we reworked the formula this year to deliver on both scent and lather with zero compromise. Can't wait to hear your feedback after whipping this stuff up. You may do this part in the dark. Well, there's an entire breakdown on the whole scent profile. Check out their product page. It really sounds wonderful. I have the original. Let me know if you have the original or the new upgrade in your shave den. If you've got either of those or both, please drop me an email at mondaymailbag@gmail.com and let's compare notes. So there you go. It's newly reformulated and upgraded to be a lather monster from Phoenix Shaving. Glows in the dark, clown fruit. Check it out. I just received this email alert from Etsy, and the headline reads, "New drops from your fave shops." And this comes from Adopted Acre Soap Company, Summit Trail Shave Soap and Aftershave Splash. Yeah, it looks like it just launched. And as they write here about Summit Trail, a collaboration between Adopted Acre Soap Company and Marshall Made Wood Shop. There's something unforgettable about hiking a secluded trail in the heart of autumn. The air turns crisp, leaves crunch underfoot, and every breath carries the tender balance of earth and ember, smoky, wild, alive. Summit Trail was crafted to bottle that moment of silence, reflection, and seasonal majesty and bring it to the ritual of shaving. The scent opens with the bright green snap of pine and the cool sweep of mountain air, lifted by the mineral freshness of petrichor, like rain-soaked stone after a fall storm. As the path deepens into wooded stillness, warmth emerges. Charred cedar, flickers of spice, and the nostalgic smoke of burning leaves, echoing bonfires, and turning seasons. It finishes on grounded notes of cedarwood embers, damp soil, and a soft haze of lingering smoke. Rugged yet comforting, like watching the last ember fade beneath a twilight sky. Rugged, reflective, timeless. Summit Trail is not just a scent, it's a journey forged by two makers bound by craft, heritage, and the quiet power of nature. Wow, that sounds wonderful and perfect for the autumn season. So get on up to Adopted Acre Soap Company, their Etsy storefront, and check out Summit Trail. The folks at Sudsy Soapery sent out an email alert about falling prices. Catch them while you can. Now you can get up to their whole collection here to see everything that they have. It's at sudsysoapery.com/collections/all. Again, sudsysoapery.com/collections/all, and you'll see all the products that they have marked down. Two caught my eye. One is their lavender and peppermint shave soap. This is their super creamed triple butter shave soap. My gosh, lavender and peppermint, that sounds wonderful. It looks like it's regularly $17, marked down to $11.85. And here's one we have reviewed and used in the Shave Den, their Bay and Citrus shave soap. Again, this is super creamed triple butter shaving soap, Bay and Citrus. It looks like the price is regularly, actually it's $17.69. That's the regular price for both this one and the lavender and peppermint. $17.69 looks to be the regular price, and it's on sale right now for $11.85. How about that? Yeah, regular price $17.69, on sale for $11.85. And the Bay and Citrus is marvelous. I can tell you that right now. I love that scent. That was a really nice combination. So check it out from the Sudsy Soapery. They got a lot of nice products on sale right now. Again, all you got to do is get up to sudsysoapery.com/products/all, and an entire listing of all their discounted and marked down products will come right up, including shaving soaps. Give it a look. We heard from Colonel Mully all the way from Japan, and the subject heading of his email reads, "Boom, lather." And he writes, "Hi, Mark. I borrowed your phrase from my blog post last week. You got a mention, and I linked to your channel at the end. Hope it's okay, all in fun. Mully." Oh, absolutely. No problem at all. I'm very, very flattered and honored that you used it in your blog post. And check out that blog post, folks. It has to do with supermarket shaving creams. And his headline here is Supermarket Shaving Creams. They're better than you think. Just a tube, a brush, and boom, lather. You're off to the races. So check that out on his blog. It's at mullyshaves.wordpress.com, and check out the blog entitled Supermarket Shaving Creams, They're Better Than You Think, or Supermarket Tube Creams, The Unsung Heroes of the Shave Den. So either of those will get you right to that blog post. It's dated October 12th, 2025. Just so you know where you're headed when you get to his blog. And I gave it a read, and it really is informative, really wonderful. Gives you a whole new perspective on these supermarket shaving creams in a tube. And Barry Bedford, a Texan Shave, also jumps in to give his opinions on these. And Barry and Colonel Mully both mentioned La Toja shaving cream in a tube. Now, we talked about La Toja shave sticks this morning on the Monday Morning Mailbag. And you know what? I have never used La Toja shaving cream. I've never used La Toja shaving cream. I've only used it as a shave stick. I love the scent. I love the history and the background information regarding its formulation and all the other good stuff. Check out my my review on La Toja shave sticks, and you'll get all that background. But thanks to this blog post from Colonel Mully, I'm going to get La Toja shaving cream in a tube in the Shave Den, and I'm also going to restock on their aftershave splash because it really is a terrific, terrific scent, and it's affordable. That's the whole point with these supermarket shave creams in a tube. They are wonderfully affordable. You can get them for like $8, $8 to $10 for a tube, and you get a lot of product there, and they give great, great performance. So a big thank you to Colonel Mully for letting us know about this blog post. I'm very flattered and honored that you use Boom Lather. Fits right in. Folks, check it out at Mully's blog at mullyshaves.wordpress.com. A really, really terrific, informative article. Thanks again to Colonel Mully. And also thanks to Barry Bedford for contributing some great information to this blog post. Really entertaining and informative. Give it a look. Now, before I get out of here, I'm going to recommend a movie to you. And I've recommended this movie before, but the only reason why I'm mentioning it again on today's podcast is because of the movie we recommended last week, which was also another movie that was previously recommended. Now, last week's movie recommendation was North by Northwest, starring Cary Grant, directed by Alfred Hitchcock. And the reason why we revisited that movie recommendation is because the younger generation has discovered North by Northwest on streaming services, and they're absolutely blown away by how great this movie is. And it is just rising in popularity on streaming services. I think one headline I read said that North by Northwest was now the number one streaming movie among younger audiences because they're just wowed by it. And Cary Grant is terrific in it. And if you haven't seen it, North by Northwest, starring Cary Grant, directed by Alfred Hitchcock. Now, the next movie we're going to recommend this week is, again, one we previously recommended, but it falls into the same kind of feel as North by Northwest, and it stars Cary Grant, Audrey Hepburn, Walter Matthau, James Coburn. It's called Charade. Yeah, this is a terrific movie. As a matter of fact, it's known as the best Alfred Hitchcock movie that Alfred Hitchcock never directed. Yeah, it was directed by Stanley Donen. Now, Stanley Donen was the co-director with Gene Kelly on the movie musical Singing in the Rain. And boy, did he do a great job on Charade. And it definitely has a Hitchcockian feel to it. As a matter of fact, if people miss the opening credits and start watching Charade, they automatically assume that this is an Alfred Hitchcock movie. It's not. Give it a look. It really is terrific. If you watched and enjoyed North by Northwest, you're going to really love Charade, which was made a few years after North by Northwest. Again, Cary Grant is just terrific in this movie. So again, Charade, directed by Stanley Donen, not Alfred Hitchcock, and it stars Cary Grant, Audrey Hepburn, Walter Matthau, James Coburn. Give it a look. And that wraps up another Second Cup. Thanks so much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. I sure hope you enjoyed today's show. If you did, please share, please subscribe, and pass it along to a fellow wet shaver or friend. My thanks to everyone who commented and contributed to today's show. And I mean this sincerely. Without you, this microphone would be silent. If Second Cup or the Monday Morning Mailbag aren't showing up in your regular podcast feed, please drop me a line at mondaymailbag@gmail.com, and we'll try to get it all sorted out. So again, thank you all very much. I look forward to getting together with you again on these podcast airwaves. Until then, enjoy the day, enjoy your shave, and enjoy that Second Cup.